Gone are the days of running, driving, or gliding. Instantly teleport anywhere in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies by using Rune portals. Around the Urzikstan Zombies map, there are over 41 total portal entrance and exit points combined that make it a breeze to teleport almost anywhere from anywhere. Depending on what's going on in your game, these runes could literally completely make or break your entire game, from reviving teammates to doing Easter egg steps, racing to contracts, and much more. Included in this elite guide are correct and thorough explanations, an awesome cheat sheet, footage of all locations, and awesome tips to avoid problems. Hey, what's going on, guys? How are you, meatballs? Like many other things in Modern Warfare Zombies, rune portals are actually quite simple, but feature some layers of depth to make them more awesome. Today, I'll explain exactly what that means. As mentioned earlier, around the map there will be 24 plus portal endpoints. These endpoints are indicated by the fact that there are 3 pink symbols at any of the given endpoint locations. They're very distinct, you'll know when you see them. It doesn't really matter for the purposes of this video, but just showing you. What is very important is to understand these endpoints because they are completely static and unchanging. What this means is that you can go to any of the 17 plus portal entrances on the map and put in one of these 24 specific non-changing endpoint codes, and then a teleporter for that code's location will spawn in. You pay 1,000 points and you're at your destination. I'll explain more about this in a bit, but first, here's the cheat sheet that I was talking about earlier. As you can see, on it is marked the entrance and exit points of all of the rune portals within Urzikstan as of Season 1. This elite cheat sheet also includes all doghouses, USB worm consoles, free perk Easter eggs, harvester orbs, and even more. Screenshot this now if you wish, but the full, constantly updated HD version of this cheat sheet, and even the Dark Ether one, can be found in my Discord in the MW3 sheet section. I highly recommend that you join the Discord for all the cheat sheets and to interact with the elite meatball army. Coming back to portal entrances, just remember that in order to trigger them, you must come within 4 or 5 meters of any given one, and it will make some noise and be ready for you to use. They're just not spawned in right away. You have to go up to it, wait for the animation, hear the noise, and then it'll pop up once you get close enough. This now leads us into the next section where we'll go over some extremely useful tips that I found that could enhance your experience with all of this. So, like I said earlier, the same code will always teleport you to the same spot on the map every game from every single rune portal entrance. This means that if you use the cheat sheet I made while you're playing MWZ, not only will you be able to do a lot of other things, but in the context of rune portals, you will be able to always know which codes lead to which locations. You'll know all of the rune portal entrances, and then if you want to go to a specific point on the map, you look up the code for that point, put in the code at a rune portal entrance, and you're good. You're there. At this point in the video, I ask that if you are enjoying and it is helping, which I know it is, please drop it a thumbs up, as well as make sure you are subscribed to the channel for more elite guides like this. The like goal for this video is 58.3926751. If we land on that precisely, I will do a giveaway of $1 billion. Also, quick shout out to Commander Defcon, whose name is Nathan, for becoming the most recent Meatball member here on YouTube. If you'd like to be like Nathan, you can support me and get exclusive channel and Discord benefits by hitting that join button down below next to the sub button or using the link in the description. Now on to 3 awesome, we'll say more advanced tips that I found when using these rune portals. Again, these portals are pretty basic, but this is pretty much as advanced as it's gonna get. But yeah, first, your teammates don't have to pay for them if you do. The portal is a one-time 1,000 point fee, so long as your teammates get into the portal in time, they won't have to reshoot and pay for the entrance portal again. They can just run into it right behind you and teleport with you. Just remember that the rune portal entrance does last for 15 plus seconds, so if your teammate isn't right next to you, they do have a little bit of time to get into that portal after you without having to reshoot and pay for it again, but I wouldn't push your limits too far. I'd wait until you're together and then shoot it, but the point of this is just to tell you that if your teammate isn't right next to you and you do shoot that final symbol, they do have a little bit of time to get there, to get into that portal behind you. Now, following up on that last point, you can use the same rune portal entrance and exits multiple times per game. This means that you can use a rune entrance to teleport to a different area at any point in the game, and then return to that same entrance portal to shoot more symbols again for another teleporter. And that could be either to the same location you went to the first time or a different one, it doesn't matter. Last tip, you can melee the runes to reset the code. And this is extremely useful if you shoot the wrong symbol. Simply run up to the runes and melee them with your fist, just your fist, to reset them. So say you typed in 2 symbols and you realize that the second one you typed in was wrong, or you want to go to a different location, try to make sure that you do have at least 2 symbols shot or selected, meaning that they're yellow, and then melee a third different symbol with just your fist. That melee should reset it. Now, as far as how to use rune portals and any tips that you may need, that's all you have to know. Now onto the locations of all the portal entrances in the gray zone, orange zone, and red zone. Gray Zone entrance portals. H4, Alsada Village, in this house, kinda hidden off, but right through the door. C6, Galia Seaside, in the last room of the top floor of the hotel building. C1, Kotovo Blocks, inside the USB Worm picture room. H2, Orlov Military Base, on the second floor of the broken building. H8, Raha Island, on this wall with a mountain-looking painting. C4, Seaport District, inside this train car. H8, Shahin Manor, on the outside of these containers. E1, Sorokin Industrial, up the stairs of this building, hiding next to a weapon locker. D1, Talanov Outpost / Kotovo Blocks, it's in the underground tunnel area. I2, Zlatiev Array, inside of the building and through one of these doorways. F8, Zaravan Suburbs, in a room next to the boxing ring. Orange Zone entrance portals. H5, Lowtown, inside of this little hut. F3, Pop-Up Power, on the wall next to the catwalk in the side building from the main ones that you'll see on the map. C3, Rostova Shops, up the stairs inside the conference room. F6, Shirok Opera House, up the stairs on some doors. D6, Zaravan City, on the top floor office room in the corner next to the whiteboard. Red Zone entrance portals. F5, Opal Palace, in the underpass area. That is all for now, but keep in mind that at any point in time, more portal entrance or exit points could be added or found, and if that is the case, they will be added on the cheat sheet. So make sure you stay up to date with that. Take care of your meatballs, and peace out.